Hey, it's Empire. Geoboxing. Boxing for boxing. Now, undefeated fighter used to be undefeated. Shinsuke Yamanaka. Um, he was stopped by Lewis Nery, man, and they actually figured out this Luis Nery guy was on some kind of performance enhancing drugs. Now, the ABC and Vada are working together to figure out his B sample to see if he's gonna test positive again. Now here's some statements from the article, man. I'll read it for you guys and some statements from Vada and the WBC president. Now it says Vada does testing as part of the WBC clean boxing program. WBC president Maria Solomon told BoxingScene.com on Wednesday that Mexico City-based sanctioning organization will follow its clean boxing program's protocol and decide thereafter on their status. What we do is treat every case separately, Solomon said. There's a protocol that we follow. There is an opening of the B sample, and also we have to analyze the specific substance, what it is, how it is, which amounts, how it happened. We do a thorough investigation and go from there. So there you guys have it, man. You know, they're talking about investigating and stuff like that, and how they're gonna go about the process. Now later in the article, it basically says this substance that this guy was taking, Nery, they said that it's the same stuff they put in cow cattle, and it's very common in Mexico for athletes to take it, and then that was sort of shocking, man. You know, if this is a substance that is known to be used in Mexico, I'm surprised they didn't catch it before the fight. It's very rare in boxing, or I think it should be rare in boxing that you should figure out the guy's on something after the fact. Usually, they can find out before, like Povetkin. They found out before, he fought Wilder the first two times. They found out Wilder was supposed to fight, before he fought George Washington, he's supposed to fight some other guy, and they found out he was on steroids. I mean, there's many examples of people finding out, Vada's finding out before the fact. But after the fact, that's a big problem. You know, you got these fighters taking damage from a guy on some kind of, enhancement drugs, which is unfair. And, the virus taking the damage. So, Vada and their sanctioning, they maybe need to start being more rigorous on it and making sure they get their tests clean. Because these samples that are figuring out they're dirty, they're A samples, they're not B samples. So they should really figure out that before the fight happens. I'm sort of shocked that they didn't, and this guy took damage because of it. And the crazy part is, man, even if this guy does come up dirty and he gets some kind of, suspension, the fact of the matter is the guy who took the damage already took the damage, and the only thing that can happen on this record is he'll just have a no contest. I think Luis Nery and I think the WBC and Vada, they should start making it so when a fighter does test positive for something, if you won, it should be. I mean, whoever tested positive for that, whatever drug, if the fight actually happened, they, instead of a no contest, they need to make it a DQ, man. The guy needs to be disqualified. A no contest isn't good enough. People because that basically means there's no real consequence except a fucking long ass vacation, really. A long year and a half vacation or however long they decide to suspend you for. So I think Vada should do a DQ instead, so it be in your record and it counts a loss, in my opinion. Having a no contest is not good enough, in my opinion. It's not good enough. A no contest isn't well, people won't question it as much as a loss. So that's how I feel, man. I'm very disappointed in Luis Nery. He was getting a lot of buzz about him knocking out Yamanaka. But, he didn't do it the fair way. He didn't do it the right way. And, I mean, I guess they got to test his B sample. But more likely than none, the way the article explained it, this substance he was on is notorious in Mexico. A lot of people take it. And it looks like he's probably going to be tested for his B sample. And it's probably going to come out the same way, man. That's how I feel, man. I think it's going to come out exactly the same. I think he will be stripped of that title. He won. And it's a bad look for Nery, man. The kid was undefeated and everything. It makes me question his whole record. They're both undefeated fighters at the time, and now the one who come over to Yamanaka's country knocked him out, tested dirty. It's really bad luck, and the guy has a lot of knockouts too. So I started crazy, man. It's really sketchy. And I hope this whole situation gets played out, man. Let me know how you guys feel. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geobosque Empire. Peace.